I think I'm going to start a new reacting to comment kind of situation because some of these comments are just too alike. And, that doesn't speak for you as a person. I'm just saying. But today, I want to address a comment, like a comment in, sense of the writing in itself that I have gotten like, I don't fucking know, way more times than I can count and way more times than I like. And that is the whole, black people don't even like you. Why are you talking about black people? First of all, and I know that's a wild concept for you, okay? Because, there are layers to these comments. There are layers to this statement, and there are layers to that entire narrative. So, first and foremost, black people owe me nothing. Black people owe you nothing. Black people don't owe anybody shit, okay? Let's get that one right out of the way. That being said, the second of this comment, or the second narrative to this comment, the whole about, why are you speaking about black people? I've said this so many times, guys. It's really not that hard, okay? Black cultures is what black people created, okay? What they blessed our human development with, okay? Racism, however, it's not speaking about black people. Actually, it's more like the call comes from inside the house, if you know what I mean. Okay, but let me make it even easier for you to understand. Racism is a white invention, okay? Anything that has to do with racism, both the side effects of racism, like colorism, xenophobia, every other form of discrimination, just as like capitalism, classism, all these things are rooted in or walk with and hand in hand with racism. So now if we understand that racism is a white invention, white people are the evil of this world. And I'm telling you this as a white woman myself, not because, typically speaking, how so many of you always tell me, oh, you fucking hate yourself. First and foremost, no, I do not. And telling me this is pretty much projection. Because why the fuck is me saying the truth and the obvious truth anyway related to me hating myself? Do you hate yourself? Probably. Now, that being said, I know y'all like to argue about shit all the fucking time. Oh, there was racism in every nation. There was racism among every race. No. Be so for real. Literally not. Literally not. One, because one of the key points of racism is, who would have thought, a German scientist or philosopher, aka hardcore racist, Immanuel Kant, that is literally the godfather of the race theory. How the fuck are you going to debunk that? Like, how the fuck are you going to sit down here and tell me, oh, racism has been in every race, when the literal founding fathers of racism were white men, German white men for that matter. 1 and 1 is 2, right? Can't change that. You can't make 1 and 1 equal 3. Just because you think 1 and 1 is 3 doesn't actually change that. So, if you haven't understood by now, the thing is, you implying that when I speak about racism, when I speak about white privilege, internalized anything, white supremacy, you get the point, and label that speaking about black people, you're dumb as fuck. I cannot put that in any nice way. It's not possible. Because if it looks like shit and it smells like shit, it's shit. Okay? So if you talk like an asshole, you think like an asshole, and you behave like an asshole, you're an asshole. I don't make the fucking rules, babe. And every time somebody says, comments anything like that, I would just ask you one question. Or not a question in that sense. I'll just be like, okay, you think I talk about black people? Pull up the evidence. Bring out my video where you hear me talk about black people. Bring it out. Pull it up. If you do that, I will apologize. 100%. If you find a video where I spoke about black people, explain black cultures, explain black hairstyles, without ever giving credit or mentioning that is black cultures, anything of that nature, that has nothing to do with racism or whiteness or anything, they pull it up. Don't just be blah, 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 blah. I'm not your fucking mom, okay? Pull it up. Bring out the evidence. Come on. I cannot count the times I have told people, okay, you want to debate? Don't be chilling in my comment section. Don't come to my DMs with your anonymous profile without showing your fucking face. Come, get your ass on live. Better yet, meet me for a cup of coffee. I will pay. I promise. I know it's hard on you. I will pay. But talk. Don't be a fucking coward. Yapping with absolutely no evidence. And respectfully, also with no audacity, because the only audacity you have is my comment section, and that's limited to 160 signs, and that's even a lot for you. I know that's a lot for you. You can't even fill those signs without putting punctuation, emojis and everything, because you have nothing to say. Now, that being said, if you think I am wrong, if you think anytime you think I'm wrong, prove it. I'm waiting. As we are speaking right now, there are at least 5 different people calling me all types of shitty ass names, calling me anti-Semitic because I said that Israel is a neo-colonizer. It is what it is. Israel was founded when exactly? Quickly, 1948. Hello? 1948. Arabs have existed on that piece of land for, I don't fucking know, 2,000-3,000 years. What does that make the Israelites? If you go and invade an already inhabited land, what does that make you? Right, a colonizer. Do you know why you don't want to admit that? Because you yourself, you're a colonizer or the descendant of that, because you are on stolen land. You know you're on stolen land. You know your sorry ass is over there in America, okay? On stolen fucking land. Literally wanting to debate shit with me. And I said, okay, if you think I'm wrong, prove it. Don't come to my comment section and tell me, oh, you're wrong. Oh, you have no idea what you're talking about. Prove it. Will you? You said I'm uneducated about racism, that every race can experience racism, also white people. Prove it. And do not dare to bring up like, oh, farmers in South Africa, their land was taken away from them. First and foremost, it was not their land. It was not their land. It was stolen. Tying back to America, you get it? So that's not racism, babe. That's karma. That's different. I know it's hard for you to understand, but this is what it is. I have told so many people, different types of people, on my TikTok, on my IG, on my YouTube, if you think I'm wrong, own up. Don't be shy. Don't just leave a comment with a faceless profile. Own up. You know, there's currently one wasted human DNA in my YouTube section debating with me how the Roman salute is not a problem. Do it then. Don't be shy, babe. Don't be shy. Come out, press record, pose in front of your phone. Do it. Take your right hand to your chest and put it right up in the air. Do it. I dare you. Because since it's not a problem, you can do it too, right? But then you'll just ghost me. You come and write comments, then I will be like, okay, let's debate. Which platform is good for you? I will do a fucking Zoom call with you. Okay? But just one thing. If the accusation is public, the humiliation will be public too. Just so you know that. Because if you come and accuse me publicly, I will humiliate you publicly. I'm just saying, because you cannot be yapping publicly and then want to back off privately. No. And that's the problem. The last person I told this, can you believe what he said? He was like, I don't want to debate you on live because I'm afraid about your image. I don't want you to look bad. I thought you hate me. What the fuck? And last time I checked, I don't give two shits how people look at me. That should not be your headache. So long story short, just know if you come with any of these comments, I will reply you, most likely. If it's a public comment, I will reply you. Make sure you can defend it. Because I have the time. And I have the knowledge. You don't.